Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG. I wanted to share something crazy with you guys. So, I bought a lot of Premiere. A lot. And I noticed that the I guess vacuum seal or plastic wrap on some of these, see the plastic wrap, was different on some than the others. You can tell, like, obviously some packs were like maybe switched or whatever. I can kind of show you here. So like this one in general, you can see this one was on the front, right? And this one was not on the front. This one was, in fact, on the back. So there obviously were days where things were changed, switched. This was not something that took place overnight, but I thought it would be really cool to open one of these boxes and pull out the ultra rares. And I, for the first time ever, got thrown for a loop. And I'm going to show you guys why. And we're going to try and recreate it here. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. It was very, very bizarre. So I opened this box here, which, if you can see this, the number 63231. And now these are open already, as well as that one. But I want to show you guys, because typically, the first thing you do is you pull these things open and you look for that silver strip, right? That silver strip. Now, if this was any other deck, that'd be an ultra rare, right? Here's the thing, though. My head was blown. Every single pack in this deck is missing the silver strip. There's not a single one. They're all gone. What the heck, right? So what do? Well, first thing I do is I look at the front of the packs. I don't see any difference. And then I realize, okay, one of these things is not like the other, right? And I find two with silver strips. What? So I'm like, okay, this is weird, right? So I find one with a super thin one, right? And I pull it up, and oh, nope, nothing special, just a normal pack. So it's interesting to me that this particular box, we flip the script, right? Because normally you're looking like this, like you look at these silver strips on here right now, right? Those are regular packs. Unless you have a box with no silver strips, and then they're the ultra rares. So here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to open up another one of these boxes. Same everything. Yeah. I guess location of whatever you want to call it. And we're going to see if it's a one-off, because I'm kind of curious. I've got a few of these things, right? First thing you find. There. Now, first thing, 63032. What was the other one? 63231. 231. So what's the first thing we do, right? First thing you do, now the interesting thing I will tell you is that box that I opened before, those two ultra rares were legit on top. All right, there's our booster. There's our booster box. All right, no stripe, no stripe, no stripe. So this is going to be another no stripe box. Interesting. All right, well, nope. Oh, look, what the... Okay, see how that's flipped? I didn't restack these. You guys saw I didn't restack these. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. So there's your two with the metal stripe. Not a thin metal stripe, right? But a metal stripe. Wow. .500 X-Files and... Wait, what? Wait, what's happening? What? What is going on, guys? Okay, well, this is new. Okay, well, we played one of these things is not like the other. And we lost. I'm kind of at a loss now. Big old metal bar. Big old metal bar. It's interesting to me that those two packs were clearly in the wrong order. Clearly in the wrong order. And yet they were not the ultra rares. You know, one of the videos that I watched, so that's a pretty thin line, we'll keep that one. One of the videos I watched recently was a video of when we went to File Fest, and how we were still able to pull some ultra rares. And I think this is why. I think it was because they really weren't as easy to cherry pick as most people thought, or as most people were led to believe. You know, if you knew what you were doing at the time, you know, back in the day, maybe. That one seems really thick and heavy. That's a very weird pack. But I mean, you know, you're 15, 16, 17 years old, whatever. You know, you don't know that there's a thinness to the cards, you know, to the backs. Oh my gosh, you know, you don't know. Thick. Man, this is maybe, I don't know. This is a very interesting box. Every box is a little bit different. Just when you think you got it figured out, man. Alright, well, here's my three guesses. If I don't get an ultra rare on this, then I don't know. The world ends? I don't know. What the hell? You know, probably not. But this is the one with the thinner foil. Come on. There we go. That's new. You guys see that? Upside down. What? Okay. All right. Ready? There it is. There it is. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. There's just no consistency. That's a thicker one. That one's the one that felt weird, and there's your thinner one there. So let's take a look here. I'm not sure I've ever seen the facing the wrong way and upside down scenario before. So, yeah. Okay, turn. Oh, yep, here it is. And look at this. So this is a collation thing or whatever situation. So obviously, yeah. So boom, there's your ultra rare Krychek and your rare. So the silver line is still very much in play. Just harder to find on some of these. And like I said, this one was just weird. I'm gonna open this one. It's got a thicker line, but it felt weird for some reason. You know, you never know. I mean, weirder things have happened, right? Crop circles. Fast draw and chokehold. Yeah, so, nothing special, but. So, yeah, there you go, guys. I mean, sometimes you, ultra rare. Look at that. Ultra rare pack. Ultra rare pack. Ultra rare pack. Ultra rare pack. You never know, guys. Stranger things, right? Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. And, yeah, we're all learning together. Hope you guys are playing lots of games, and we'll see you soon.